And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel. A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down. Matos. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Booker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Right back to Booker. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run with Booker. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Booker, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the carry, it's Booker. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
Scored it. This defense just 1 timeout left. This one all but over as we take you down for the final moments. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Rivers to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Rivers. And Allen's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. The intended receiver there, Allen. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Broncos, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they fall to 6-6 now on the camp. A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, this is Booker. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They're going to go. It's Booker. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. A first down carry now for Miller. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Watson, and that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Check, 80 weapon. Check.
On 3rd down, Booker, and he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
Offense.
So instead of giving... So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want set. 6 points. All down. Zoom, fellas. Let's go.
On 4th down, Matos. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Devontae Booker. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Devontae Booker hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Here's Watson. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down in. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will do it for this. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. On fourth down, Matos. And that is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Watson now to throw, and he'll find Akins there, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second-half lead?
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got?
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, he's got Fuller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. Back to throw, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Off play action. Matos. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Let's go. 50, wait. Let go. Yep. 41 Mike, right here. So don't say nothing. Mike 41. Go. Push him back. Push Eddie go.
On fourth down, Matos. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And it's the two teams. So here's the situation. The football in the red zone for the offense. Second down and 1. They'll hand off to Booker. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
They'll keep it on the ground. Booker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. From the gun on 3rd down, Matos. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jake Butt, his 5th touchdown now on the... This defense holding on to a slim 3-point lead here in the 4th. They need to hold on and hopefully yield no more than a field goal. 3rd and 2, Watson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Matos. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Matos. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 4th down, Matos. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receiver.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Devontae Booker, his 2nd touchdown of the year. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Come on now, let's go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
The previous play is under review.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it. The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Texans. 1st and 10.
Set. Switch up. Tighten up.
Watson. Completes it to Miller.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. He's back to throw.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful. It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
7 yards there and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.